Hi, this is Cindy Blanco from CreativeCindyCookie.com and CindyCoaches.com, and today is my video number 9 of my 25-day video challenge. And I'm doing it in English because I just felt like it. So this is my video about dating, or when you're just starting a relationship, and I hope one day it will help my 2 boys of 11 and 17 when they are having a girlfriend or someone. So my number 1 tip would be upfront about things in the beginning. Let's say you're starting to date someone that starts to flirt in front of you with someone else and you don't like that. Instead of biting your tongue, just, tell what you like or what you don't like from the beginning, so that if that person will keep on disrespecting you, that's not someone you want to be with. So you might lose someone over that, but then probably they're not supposed to be with you anyway. So be upfront and be honest about the things you want, need, and if you lose someone because of that, then, it just wasn't meant to be. Keep on dating. A lot of people, when they are in the relationship, they stop dating, they stop having fun, quality time together, and you just have to make plans for that, just like you would do with your business. Like, you have to do things in order for your business to grow or to maintain, and that's the same thing with a relationship. And it should be a thing that sometimes he does or she does, or if you're gay, the one does or the other does. So you have to, make that a priority in a relationship. When you start dating, I think this is one of the most important things, especially when you start dating. But even when you're still in the relationship, you have to sometimes check what love level are you both at. And I call that love level, like, where are you with your, where do you want to be and where are you right now? If you are in a stage where you find your career more important than relationships, but you're with someone who puts their relationship on number 1 and wants to have children or whatever, it's not going to match, because you don't have the same love level. It doesn't match. So when you start dating, try to find someone who has the same love level like you, so you don't have problems during the relationship because this one wants this and the other one wants that. And when you're in the relationship, you have to continuously check, hey, are we still on the same line? Are we still a team? Which is actually one of my following tips. Be a team. Have some common goal to work towards to. If you both are individuals, you both have your own lives, but you have things that you want to work on together, because team really makes the big difference in a relationship. And lots of people feel like, well, I have my life, he has his life, we have our life together, but you need something that you're both willing to work on and can hold each other accountable for. So be a team and make sure that you have a common goal to grow to, or to, work on. I've written some stuff. I can't even write. So I can't even read it myself. Okay. Sex. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Just like love level, I think your sex level should be equal, or if it's not, you should at least talk to your partner about it. It would be easier if you would be upfront about your sexual wants and needs, if you know what they are. But a lot of people, even when they're in the relationship, you have to continuously check, like, okay, hey, are you satisfied with the way things are going? Or is there something that we need to do? Or you have to do something to keep it more exciting. But you have to see if you're at the same level. If you're at a point that you're very tired and you're not feeling, you don't feel like having sex, and your partner has the exact same thing, then you're on the same sex level. But if the other one has a very high sexual energy or certain sexual needs, and the other one can provide or won't provide or don't want to, and you don't communicate about that, it's going to cause problems for sure. So you just have to, just like with a car, you check that every time, or other things in your house, you have to do that too with sex. Even if the sex is going amazing, it might be great for you, but for the other one, they might be faking it. I don't know. Or they might be not at the same level as you are, and you have to continuously try to figure out what your partner likes or is excited about. And if you keep doing that for each other, then I have no doubt that it's going to be magical forever. So that's my opinion. Be honest, as far as honest you can be. I'm not saying that you should tell everything, but the things that are important to your relationship, be as honest about it as you can possibly be, because that can actually make or break a relationship. And it makes common sense, but sometimes you hear what people lie about and they really are surprised that the other one gets angry. But I think we all know that when we keep a secret or we don't tell something, that we know can upset someone else, that we're doing something that isn't right, because else you can just share it with that person, and you know that, you know, whatever consequences, it should not have any, if it's something, if it's not something major. So depending on what it is, it's you who decides whether the secret is important enough to keep. And I always say, if you can't handle the truth, you know, I think a lie is even worse. But that depends on your partner. Some people like to stay in the dark. Yeah, be real, be yourself. You know how many people are in a relationship where they cannot be themselves, and they have to go find someone else to be themselves? Like, I can talk to you, like they might have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and they need someone else to talk to, or to explain their feelings, because they cannot do that at home. For me, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like your partner should be one of your best friends. Of course, you don't only need your partner, but you want to be in that trustworthy relationship where you know that someone has your back. And if you cannot even be yourself with your partner, or you're scared to share certain things with them, then you should, you know, yeah, rethink your relationship, because someone that really loves you and wants to be with you wants you to be their rock. That's what I would think. And if they don't, then probably they're not there for the long haul, or they're just there for the benefits and not the, you know, when things are a little bit off. Yeah, have fun. I think this is like one of the most important things. Try to have fun, not just by keep on dating and sex and stuff like that, but just everyday fun, and just take things a little bit lighter. Some people fuss about everything. I'm just basically not that kind of person. But if you are, try not to make such a big deal out of everything. And that's what I always tell my son. Pick your battles. Like, you don't have to fight or argue about everything, or make a comment about everything. And if you do, you must have a lot of laughter to balance that out, because that is I think that would be the worst, to be in a relationship where everything is serious and you never have fun. That is something that I would definitely say, keep the fun in the relationship. Oh, and make each other the number one. What I mean with that, because that can be difficult too, but if my partner is on number one in my list, and I'm on number 10, there's something wrong. So if he's on number 2 and I'm on number 2, then we are on the same level, because you might have children, or your business or career might be more important at that certain moment. And if you can communicate about it, you can say, baby, you know, we're going through a rough time. I really have to work on my business, so I'm going to put our relationship a little bit on a lower level. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I just need to do this. And with the right woman, she said, okay, I understand. I will take more. I will do more for our relationship right now, and not expect so much from you, because I know that right now you're busy with that. So she knows I'm not a priority like I normally am, but I know I will be once this goal has been achieved. And if you can communicate about that, then you know that you're making each other the priority, even if the other one might be on number 2 for that moment, or number 1 or number 3, and you're not in sync in that. Hey, my piece of paper is falling. And yes, supporting each other. Oh my God. I see this also with family and friends. I don't know why we share a lot of things from other people we don't know, or we support other people, or we support charities, but we don't support our partners. You know, you don't support their goals, their dreams, and whenever they're down, you're trying to kick them down. If your partner is someone that says they want to do certain things and they don't do it, instead of kicking them down, you can actually try to help them and say, hey, I know you want to do certain things and you keep talking about it, but you don't do anything about it. So I decided to hire a coach for you. Or I decided that you want to lose weight, and I know it's really hard for you to do it by yourself. Instead of saying, hey, you're not going to lose that weight, you're going to stay fat forever. That would be a very bad relationship. But let's say you could say, honey, I found someone that's going to work out with you and put you on a diet, and and I'm going to be supporting to you from, that would make such a big difference, because you want your partner to be your best friend, to be your cheerleader. That's why I like this song. Oh, think I found myself a cheerleader. Again, I didn't understand that song, but then I listened to the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, we all need a cheerleader. We all need someone that supports us. And if your own partner doesn't support us, of course you have to be honest and open and say, hey, this is not working, of course. But in the end, we all want someone that supports us, because what else is the use? And the last simple, also making common sense, is to communicate about everything that I just talked about. And sometimes in the beginning, you have to talk a lot about certain things to get things straightened out. But it will save so much headache in the end or in the relationship. And that's why when I start to date, I'm very upfront and straight ahead about certain things, because I feel like I don't want to be in a relationship where, let's say I want to have children, and after 6 months I find out that the guy doesn't want to have children. To me, that makes no sense. Or I have sexual preferences. Let's say I like to go to certain clubs, and I know that's a must in my relationship. Why would I bring that up after 3 months talking to someone? You know, certain things you should communicate about it up front. Certain things when you're in the relationship or when things are not going well, but just keep on communicating. It's key. And if you don't know how to, or you're not used to, you got to learn. It's that simple. You can't do it by yourself, get help. It's really simple. I had to learn it too. And now I kind of force not the word, but I find out the more open I am, the more open the other person is. And sometimes you just have to be the hero and just start doing all of these things on the list yourself in order to inspire someone else. And if they don't, maybe they're not the right match. And I hope this helps. So my boys will later on have the most fabulous relationship ever, and they have their mother for a big part to think about. I hope you guys have a great day. This is a long video. I didn't plan to making it this long, but that's it. Wishing you all a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.